Welcome back in. In this chapter, we'll talk about targeted programmatic display ads. I did a lot of downplaying visual banner ads in the last chapter, and it's true, video is still king. However, static or animated images can be still effective. Just like anything else, it all depends on how you use them and how well you manage your expectations surrounding what they'll produce for you. Here's a quick rundown of targeted programmatic display ads. These are images, either static or animated, banners that occupy specific spots on ad-supported websites and apps. As long as the website or mobile app is capable of showing advertisements, your ad can show there. It all depends on the user who's visiting and whether that user is in your audience, like we talked about before. The big difference is where and how the ads are delivered. The big benefit to targeted display ads is there's no limit to the number of sites these ads could potentially serve on, unlike social media campaigns we talked about in previous chapters. Again, as long as the respective site supports ads, we can put an ad there. So it doesn't matter if your target customer is visiting ESPN or BuzzFeed. If the user fits your audience, you can reach that user on practically any website or app they decide to visit online. Again, this is different from social media ad campaigns. With social media campaigns, your ads can only serve on those respective platforms. For example, if you're only running a YouTube ad campaign, once your target user leaves YouTube, you can't reach that user anywhere else, unless you're running other ads on other platforms. That's why running a blended campaign utilizing more than one type of ad works the best. So what makes programmatic display unique? It's really cheap. It's cheaper than video. It's cheaper than social media. The cost per 1,000 impressions is among the lowest of any type of digital ad campaign you can run. So you do get a lot of impressions for your dollar here. We can target very specific audiences just like we can with any solution. And we can market to existing customers. Retargeting is really strong with display ads because there are so many different ad sizes. That increases our versatility and increases the number of spots on any specific web page that we can place an ad in order to reach that target customer. So here's how it works. Every website or mobile app that is ad supported has dedicated space on each page allocated for ads to be placed there. Each piece of real estate is a specific size. Looking at this page here, you can tell that all three of these ad examples are different sizes. They have different widths and heights, and each of these ads can only be placed in a certain spot on a website or an app. But that's good for us as advertisers because we can build an ad set with identical looks, feels, and calls to action that accomplish each different ad size so that we can increase our ability to place different ad sizes all over the internet, regardless of which ad sizes are compatible with which websites. Another example of a long banner ad at the top of ESPN.com. Here's an example of a different ad dimension that's running on the right-hand side of a page next to some content. Okay, the way that we target for programmatic display ads is no different than anything else we've talked about throughout this course. We build an audience that's relevant to us and we put ads in front of those users. But again, the key difference here is there's not a limitation to where we can put these ads except for social media. Again, social media campaigns have to be run through their respective platforms, but the rest of the entire World Wide Web is available to us through programmatic display ads. Wherever that user wants to go, we can put an ad in front of him. Okay, we can target users through the same parameters with programmatic display ads as we have with everything else that we've talked about in this course. What is that user consuming online? What demographics is that user a member of? And where does he live? Programmatic display accomplishes the branding and awareness section of the buyer's funnel as well as the conversion section. In other words, we start by putting these banners in front of the relevant audience, and then once they interact with those banners by clicking on them, coming to our website, researching a little bit about us, they qualify themselves to be retargeted, and then we continue to serve them banners until we convert them into a sale or a transaction. All right, I told you this chapter wouldn't be long. Programmatic display ads are fairly straightforward, but they are another tool for us as advertisers to continue to put our message, our brand, our product, our service in front of our target audience in just another way with a little bit more versatility and a little more cost-effective manner. Next, we'll touch on addressable geofencing and how we can use actual physical addresses that customers have visited to target them and put ads in front of them. We'll see you there.